never seen me before, hi, my name is Youkeyy, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. A one, a two, a one, two, go. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, yeah. So for today's video, I'm going to be trying something that is kind of a twist on another thing that I saw on Sophia Nygaard's channel. I believe she did this a few months back where she bought products from Instagram ads. So I figured why not just do the same thing, but like with makeup, you know, buy makeup from Instagram ads. This idea has been brewing. It's been manifesting deep inside for a while. Let me stop. It took me a little bit in terms of going on Instagram and being como se dice, intentional, right? Being intentional when looking at Instagram ads to see like, okay, is this makeup? Is this a makeup product that I'd be willing to try? My goal was to get a makeup item for every step of the makeup process, but I didn't get ads for every step of the makeup process, if that makes sense. I didn't realize just how many ads we are bombarded with on a daily basis on Instagram. There are ads within Instagram stories and also ads on your feed. And I'm noticing like every time I scroll, after every 3 photos of people I'm actually following, there's an ad. So I could be scrolling for 5 minutes and come across a ton of ads. There was an ad that I got for a brow product, and it is the Tat Brow TAT tint pen, and I'll have the ads on the screen and stuff, but it claims that it lasts 24 plus hours, is waterproof, smudge proof, and fills in your eyebrows with natural looking hair-like strokes that last up to 24 hours is what it says. I tried to get the deepest color, which I believe is dark gray, because my brow hairs are pretty dark. This thing is expensive. It was $22.47. Shipping was $3.95. The total was $26.42. This item took the longest to get to me. I want to say about 2 weeks or so. The way it was shipped was pretty rough. Like, as you can see, it's like pretty beat up. This looks so intimidating. You guys see the little prongs? I want to call them. Using a new product. It's no longer a brow product, it's a product, okay? Using a new brow product can be so intimidating, okay? So they said just, oh, wait. It's wet. Feels like a marker. I don't know how to explain it. I can see the hair-like strokes. This is supposed to be dark gray. It's coming up kind of a brown on me, actually. If you apply too much pressure, it kind of all like merges together. It's weird. Okay, I want just a tip, right? No, not like that. Stop it. Stop. Because I'm trying to get just the edge of it so I can create an outline. You know, it's not bad. I think once I clean it up, it'll be a moment. It'll be a little, you know, a little celebration. I'm gonna leave it there, and the color is not bad. I thought it was gonna be too light, but it's not bad. It works. I got the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and I picked up the shade 10. I'm actually gonna be doing a separate You Tried It video on this. It's gonna be embedded into this video, so this video will be split into 2. This thing was a whopping $64. I just hope this was a good $64 well spent, okay? And to apply it, I'll be using the Juno and Cove Velvet Sponge. I actually already opened this, but I haven't actually felt it yet. So I got the Juno and Co ad. When I went to their website, I decided to get their Velvet Lovin' bundle, which includes 2 sponges and a little cleansing bar, which is this one right here called Clean Your Act or Clean Up Your Act. Here's what it looks like. It like moves around inside of the canister. I actually thought it was just gonna be like embedded into it, like unmovable, unshakable, but that's not the case. So the Velvet Lovin' bundle was $16. I used a code and the price went down to $14.40. Shipping was $3.95. Spent a total of $18.35. So let's see here. This is a sponge that I've seen quite a few people use lately, and I'm just like, velvet? Like, I'm afraid it's gonna feel furry, and I don't know how to feel about that. Oh, ew! Why does it feel like that? Okay, sorry. I'm so dramatic. Wait, hold, I have to put it down. No, sis, what is this? Like, what is that? They call it tryptophobia. I don't think I have tryptophobia, but anytime I see something that has holes in it, like a lot of holes, I get like, ugh. It's kind of like nails on a chalkboard for me. the equivalent. And this reminds me of something that should have holes in it. I don't know why. And there's a little area of texture here. I'm a little bit creeped out because you know how things are furry, but like it's a good feeling furry. This doesn't feel like a good furry right now. Okay, let me go wet it. I wet the sponge and it's still... Stuff like this shouldn't have texture like this. It's making me like creeped out. I don't... Okay, let me just move on. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna take a few pumps of the foundation onto my little palette thingamabobber. 3 pumps. I thought this was gonna feel fuzzy on my face, but it doesn't, so thank goodness. The foundation is perfumey. And I'm noticing with this sponge, I don't need as much product, which is interesting. I probably didn't need 3 pumps for each side of my face. I could have gotten away with doing 4 pumps for my entire face. Just from using this sponge so far, I can already tell that I prefer my Shop Miss A Paw Charity sponge. I just don't really like how this feels, but I have a feeling that it doesn't absorb product as much. Thing is, I don't mind velvety stuff. It's just having a sponge that's supposed to be used to blend or apply makeup onto your face be this texture just kind of creeps me out a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up my brows with the black Opal Flawless Concealer. This is what I normally use. I got an ad for the Makeup Shack. I've never used any of their products. I got their Majestic eyeshadow palette and I got 2 lashes. The Makeup Shack's very own brand of lashes. This one is in the style Onyx. And I got some Tati lashes in the style TL4. It looks like they resell other brands stuff as well. Or sorry, they're an authorized retailer of other brands. I don't know how to say it. I was not expecting it to be so large, and I definitely was not expecting for the pans to look so large as well. This does have a shelf life of 12 months. You get 51.5 grams or 1.81 ounces of product. So brushing my brow hairs made everything really darker, and I don't know if it's gonna stay that way. All I did was use this, the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara in clear. That's what I normally use for my brows. Anyways, I went ahead and primed my lids with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C12 and dip into Chestnut, which is this one right here. Getting a little bit of kickback, but it's not too bad. Go in with Sangria, which is this color here. Apply that right here. And I haven't really gotten any fallout yet, which is good. And the shadows are pigmented. Just keep in mind I'm using concealer as my base, which causes shadows to perform at their peak pigmentation prime. Oh, look at me. Look at me. Go into Stone, which is this one here. Blend things out to the perimeter. I'm using short circular motions. And so far, these shadows are performing pretty well from what I see. Going back in with that first color and reapplying that right here. I'm going back in with Sangria. I'm kind of moving all the colors up a tad bit. I want to use this shade right here called Matcha. That is a risk. Okay, I'm gonna place it in the middle of the eye. It doesn't have anything to stick to, so I'm not sure how well it's going to do in terms of showing up, but let's try. This is definitely not the kind of color scheme I would normally go for. We could make this pop some more with some concealer, but I don't really feel like doing all that, especially because I'm not really looking for a defined cut crease. So we've got that down. I'm going to take this color right here called Midori. Place that onto the lid on top of, yeah, okay. So the shimmer green is not showing up. Place my brush into the eyeshadow and then spray with some setting spray to make it really pop. There we go. I feel like my green, the matte green is already disappearing. It's almost showing up kind of gray now. It's a bit of a Christmas eye, just a little bit. Christmas tree lid vibes, maybe. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my under eye concealer, ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Dark 46. And wow, am I running out of this or what? Look at me, creature of habit. I almost just picked up my Shop Miss A sponge. Where's the Juno and Cove one? Okay, let me go re-wet this because it's already dry. Okay, the shape is not ideal for under the eye, but it works. It's just that when it hits your skin, it's a bit more firm than other sponges. Quite the experience. All right, gonna use my usual Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in 35 Deep. And I'm gonna use my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deep to set other areas. Going back to the eyes, I kind of want to use Infinity, which is that dark green. Yeah, let's do that. Right here. Pack that underneath the lower lash line. Okay, for the inner corner, I'm sure you can all guess which color I'm gravitating towards. Definitely the yellow, called Grand. I'm just taking this right in here and trying not to go overboard because that is something I definitely specialize in. And that's without any setting spray. For the Makeup Shack, the Majestic eyeshadow palette was $16.99. I used a code and it went down to $13.60. Their Onyx Lashes were $7.99. Used the code, went down to $6.40. And then the TL4 Tati Lashes were $14, but the code didn't apply for that. The shipping was $6.99, so my total was $40.99 for the eyes. Ooh, bronzer. So I got an ad from Prime Beauty on Instagram, and they sell bronzers that are brown girl friendly. If you are a brown girl, you know the struggle to find good bronzers that actually bronze our skin. I picked up the shade Brownsville. I thought it was, what the heck are they doing up there? Upstairs neighbors. Anyway, I picked up the shade Brownsville. I thought it was Bronzeville, but it's Brownsville. This is the medium shade. Oh, is there something underneath it? You've got a little thing for like a puff right in here, or whatever it is you want to put in there. I'm assuming it's for a puff. So it was $21. Shipping was $5 for a total of $26. They do have a darker shade than this. I believe they have 3 or 4 shades. I'm not 100% sure. Dip right in here. I'm messing up my hair. I'm messing up my hair. Yo, okay, complexion. What? Just chill real quick. I'm so glad I got this shade because I almost got the darkest one, but then I was like, wait a minute. Respect yourself. My contour, I'm gonna use the Sleek Contour Kit in dark. I can tell you right now, already, this is my favorite thing I've gotten so far. It works. Kind of went a little heavy on the contouring, but that is okay with me. Other than the lashes, I only have one more item that I got from the ad because again, I didn't get a whole ton of like ads for different steps of the makeup process. Gonna apply my eyeliner real quick. So what I'm gonna do now is spray down my face to set everything. I'm gonna use the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Oh my gosh, I was supposed to be letting the lashes dry this entire time. So I'm gonna take the Onyx Lashes from Makeup Shack. I showed you guys these earlier. These are synthetic, and this pair in particular cost $7.99, but was $6.40 with a code. One thing I will tell you about lashes, the thicker the band is, I feel like the harder it is for me to put it on. Okay, so while my lashes are drying, mascara has been put on. For highlight, I'll be using the Becca Gold Lava Shimmering Skin Perfector. Oh, complexion. Hi. The very last thing is the lips. I got a Hank and Harry ad, and I've been seeing this brand float around for a while, but I've never used their stuff. I got 2 of their Lip Aesthetic Matte Liquid Lipsticks. I got the shade Gang Gang and Mentirosa. Each liquid lip cost $16. For a total of $32, I used the code and got $6.40 subtracted from the total, and shipping was $2.66 for a total of $28.26. So each of these has 4 mLs or 0.14 fluid ounces in it, and that is what the packaging looks like. Oh, they have, oh yeah, I can smell that. It smells like, it smells familiar. It's not buttercream, it's like almost like a vanilla buttercream kind of scent. It smells like my hand lotion from Bath and Body Works. I forgot what it's called. It's vanilla something. I think it is vanilla buttercream, actually. Anyways, here is what the shades look like, the ones that I picked up. The brown one is Gang Gang, which is right here. And then this one is Mentirosa. Mentirosa. I feel like I normally rock a nudish pink, so I'm going to go for Gang Gang. Ooh. That is really pretty. So here is what we are working with. The applicator kind of had me feeling a little bit confused because I was expecting product to be like all over it, but it's not. No, I dipped it back in and you can see that the product only comes up on the very tip of the applicator. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This lipstick got me feeling all kinds of, yeah, that. So this is the completed look, you guys. And just going down the list of products, the Tap Brow, I actually feel it's like, it's low-key a mood. It is low-key a mood. It's gonna take some getting used to as far as the prong, the three, is it called three fork or three leg? Three arm? Three stick prong? I don't know. That's gonna take some getting used to, as well as the texture of the actual product, being that it's so wet and I'm used to dry products as my brow products. If anything, dry and cream products. So with this being not necessarily, I wouldn't call it watery because it doesn't drip, but at the same time, it almost functions like a marker. It's weird. As much as possible, I try to use a very, very light hand to the start section of the brow, and it looks like actual hair. Once you get the hang of it, it'll actually like look better, I'm sure. But that $22 price tag, I don't know, like how long is it really gonna last? That's my question. I will be doing a foundation wear test as part of this video, but it's gonna be going up after this video, so I'll see what this foundation looks like in several hours. But so far so good. The finish is beautiful. I am really here for it. The eyeshadow palette from the Makeup Shack is pretty darn good. My only thing is the fact that I feel like the picture in the ad really popped. It made the eyeshadow palette really pop and look deep and contrasty, but getting it in person, I'm like, yeah, like if I saw this in stores, I probably wouldn't pick it up, except for maybe for two of the shimmers, the yellow and the other one called, I think, Royal or something like that. But the colors blend well. I feel like this would be a great palette for someone who leans more towards muted tones, maybe someone who's afraid of color but doesn't want to dive in all the way, but wants that little like peak of color. You know what I mean? I don't really have any issues. The only issue I probably have is maybe just the shades themselves, but again, that's completely all just personal preference. Y'all know I like to go crazy with the pigments and the deep rich tones and also the really vibrant rainbow colors, basically. These are just regular synthetic lashes. I don't really have anything to say about them. I mean, really, what can you say about synthetic lashes? They work. Oh, the band was a tad thick for me, but I feel like that tends to be the case for most synthetic lashes. This Juno and Cove Velvet Sponge, again, it just feels weird holding something like this that's meant to be used as a makeup tool to your face. If this wasn't a makeup tool, I'm sure I probably wouldn't be so creeped out with the texture, but just holding it in my hand, I'm still like, ugh. It does blend well. The one pro that this sponge has, and I noticed immediately compared to when I was applying my foundation with the brush, is the fact that it doesn't soak up as much product as other sponges do. So I feel like that's the one like main selling point that it has. Yeah, my number one favorite item is this bronzer right here. Beautiful, showed up on my skin, actually bronzed me. What else do I need in life? Absolutely nothing. The bronzer was $21, and you know, it's an indie brand. It's not drugstore, so you're not going to get drugstore prices. You're getting 0.9 grams of product. If you're someone who doesn't use bronzer all the time, this should last you a good while. So these have to be my second favorite products in this video. It feels really comfortable. I like the formula. I love the color, especially this one. Gang, gang. Okay. Pricing is like your standard liquid lipstick pricing. It dries down matte, but it's such a comfortable formula and it doesn't feel overly drying like some liquid lipsticks can get. So this is what we are working with. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, do not forget to give it a thumbs up and comment down below in the comment section to let me know what you think. Is there anything that you saw in this video that you maybe might want to pick up or are thinking about picking up? Let me know. Also, you can follow me on social media if you haven't already. I'm on Instagram at Youkeyy _YOUKEYY_. And if you're not subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Be sure to hit the bell. Make sure that you have all notifications checked so that you don't miss any of my uploads. And that is about it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me once again. And I hope to see you in the next video, Lord willing. Stay blessed. Bye.
Don't ask me to smile. I would rather walk a mile. And I am telling you, there ain't nothing you can do. Hey.